Pakai pakai beras tadi no. Mau benar. Kalau
Is that class started? Online people, can you please confirm me? Are you able to audible my voice?
Yes.
My voice is audible, right? Okay. Thank you. Can you please confirm? Are you able to see my screen also?
Yes, we can able to see.
Okay, thank you. Hi, good morning. See, as part of yesterday's session, we discussed about different types of services which are available in cloud. What are the main services we are having? IaaS, which is nothing but infrastructure as service, and next we are having the PaaS, which is nothing but platform as service, and next we are having SaaS, which is nothing but software as service. Okay. Other than this, we are having the storage as service, database as service. So like this, we are having the so many other services also, but mainly we can able to consider the IaaS and PaaS and SaaS. Okay. Now, before continuing the today's session, yesterday we discussed about GCP account creation steps, and I hope all the people completed the creation of the GCP account. Anyone facing any issues?
Yeah, I have one doubt.
Yeah, 1 second, Andy. Offline people are asking some question. I will reach out to you. Just 1 minute. Okay. Sorry. Might be your card is not having the required permissions. You need to take the some other card, Andy. Okay.
Yeah, hello, good morning, sir.
Sorry.
I have to create a two account. Both the accounts on same issue.
No, you are using the 2 credit cards or you are using the same account. Okay, we'll do one thing. So in the offline, some people are saying they are facing some issue. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, after completion of the class, we'll correct once and we'll see those issues. And online people, how many people are facing the issues?
Myself, sir.
Okay, what's the issue you are facing?
So actually, welcome the displays came, but
Okay.
it's not showing the billing in amount, the balance amount.
It's not displaying any billing amount. Okay, so
Yeah.
that also will discuss.
When I clicked on billing,
Hmm.
so it's showing on the billing account name, and it's showing option of create account.
Okay. Okay, we'll correct after completion of the class and we'll go through that issue. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other people online? So offline, 5 people are facing the issue. Other people are successfully completed. What about online people? Okay, I think only 1 person is facing the issue. I will discuss about all the issues after completion of the class. Okay, 2 people. Yeah, we'll connect after completion of the class and we'll see all the issues, whatever the people are facing. Okay.
Oh.
And before starting the today's session, actually after creation of the GCP account, next step is we need to install the Cloud SDK. So we need to install the Cloud SDK. But what is the purpose of Cloud SDK? We are going to cover as part of our coming classes or as part of the today's class only. If time permits, we are going to discuss about what is the purpose of the Cloud SDK. But if you want to perform some kind of activities as part of our course, we need to install the Cloud SDK also. And that's the reason. First, I will show you the steps how we need to do the Cloud SDK installation. It will take some amount of time. Okay, for that reason, just I will show you the steps. Then your installation is in progress. In parallel, we can continue our class. Okay, and people whomever not created the GCP account, they also can able to continue this activity. Don't think that after completion of the GCP account creation only, I need to do the installation of the Cloud SDK. There is no such kind of dependency. And what you can do here, without having the GCP account also, you can able to perform the Cloud SDK installation. That's the reason, whatever the steps I'm going to inform you now, please follow those steps, even if you're having any kind of issues with the GCP account. Is it clear? Okay. So please open the browser. Please open the browser. In the browser, just go to the google.com. After that, search for Cloud SDK, download Windows. Just search with this word only. So Cloud SDK download for Windows. Search with Cloud SDK download for Windows. Just click on enter. Search for Cloud SDK download for Windows. Click on enter. Here you can able to see the first link is install the G-Cloud CLI. Please click on the first link. Search with Cloud SDK download for Windows. Once you search for this, you are going to get the first link as a install the G-Cloud CLI. Please click on that. Okay, so once you click on that window, once you click on that link, you will get this window. In this window, if you scroll down, here you can able to see the different operating systems and Linux, Ubuntu, CentOS, Mac OS, and Windows. But here we are trying to install our Cloud SDK into the Windows operating system. That's the reason. Please select the Windows. By default, it is having the Windows only. But if it is selecting the Mac OS or any other operating system here, please select it as a Windows. So click on the first URL, just scroll down. Here you can able to see the Windows option. Now, if you see here after the Windows option in the first one, here you can able to see the option called as a download the Google Cloud CLI installer. Please click on that. Please click on this Google Cloud CLI installer. Okay. So it won't take much time for the purpose of download of this one, and it will complete, I think, within 1 minute only. Once you click on this, it will download one .exe file. Just to go to your downloads folder. Go to your downloads folder and double click on this .exe file. Go to your downloads folder and whatever the file is downloaded, please double click on that file. Okay, so once you are going to double click on that file, you are going to get the message like this. Welcome to Google Cloud CLI setup. Here you are going to have the 2 checkboxes, and please don't check anything. Just click on the next. You will see a message. You will see a pop-up window called as Welcome to Google Cloud CLI setup. In this window, you can able to see the 2 checkboxes. Don't select any checkboxes. Just click on the next. After that, you will get one more pop-up window. So there, just give it as a I agree. Anyone facing any issues so far? All right, okay, cool. Online people, anyone facing any issues so far? Okay, just click on I agree. Once you click on the I agree, it will pop up the one more window like this, Sunday. Here you are having the two things. One is single user and second one is the all users. So by depending on our requirement, we can able to select any one of the option. So if you want to access your laptop by using the multiple users, give it as a all user. But I think most of the people are going to use the single user only in the laptops, and that's the reason my suggestion better to go with the single user. If you are going to select the all users also, nothing will happen. But my suggestion is better to go ahead with the single user. Select single user, click on next. Select single user, click on next. Okay, now it will display one more window for your installation progress status, and actually to complete this installation, it will take 10 to 15 minutes. In these 10 to 15 minutes, we can discuss about some other topic. Meanwhile, what will happen? Your installation process will complete. Okay. For example, if this step also going to complete in next to 10 to 15 minutes, and you will get a one more pop-up window like this. Just you need to click on the next and you need to click on the finish. Only these two are the next steps we need to perform. So for the installation, it will take 10 to 15 minutes of time. After 15 minutes or 10 minutes, if the step is going to complete, just what you need to do here, you are going to get the one more pop-up window. In that pop-up window, just click on the next. After that, you are going to get the one more pop-up window. In that, you can able to see the 4 checkboxes, and out of 4 checkboxes, select only first 3, then click on finish. After 5 minutes or 10 minutes, again, I will explain these steps, and but if anyone seeing your installation is completed, then you are going to get the one more pop-up window. In that pop-up window, what we need to do after completion of the installation, you need to select the next. After that, it will pop up the one more window. In this window, you can able to see the 4 checkboxes. Out of these 4, we need to select only first 3 and just we need to click on the finish. This is the way we can able to complete the installation. Don't ask me the question, sir, I'm not seeing this window now. Now you won't see anything, because what is happening now? Your installation is in progress. After 10 minutes or 15 minutes, this window will pop up. Then you need to click on the next. Then you need to click on the finish by selecting these 3 checkboxes.
Sir, I have
Yes.
sir, I have the option to select the components to install like a bundled Python cloud tools for PowerShell and beta comments.
No, and you won't get all such kind of things. Other
Yeah,
than
okay.
other than these screens, you are getting any other kind of windows?
After step 6, it is coming.
After
It is
steps.
coming, sir.
Yeah, just 1 second, Andy. I'm checking. Yeah, actually, just now from the offline people, I saw that window only. So one of the all the people are getting that window. In that window also, don't do any kind of modification. Just click on the next. I think I forgot to capture the screenshot. It's my mistake. Okay, so whatever the window it is showing Python bundles and all the things, don't unselect or don't select anything. Whatever the options it is showing, keep it as it is and just click on the next button.
So it is giving install button, sir, the next.
Yeah, just click on the install.
For me, it is saying that download fail and connecting to host after clicking on next.
Sorry, after clicking on next, what it is showing?
Like it is showing that download failed and then connecting to the host.
Okay, can you please restart the process from the beginning? I think might be that is because of the network issue.
Okay.
Okay. Any other issues you are facing? So that window, I forgot to take the screenshot, but in that window, no need to do any extra steps, and just you need to click on the next. After that, hope you are seeing, you can able to see the installation process, right? Okay, so that installation will complete in next 10 to 15 minutes. After that, you will get these 2 pop-ups and just you need to click on the next and you need to click on the finish. After 10 minutes, again, we'll discuss about these 2 screenshots only. But before going further, so far, any other issues or any other questions, please ask me.
Sir, actually the thing is like if already installed the SDK, do we need to re-log in again?
No, it's not required. If you already installed, coming to old batch students, if you already installed the Cloud SDK, no need to perform all these steps. All these steps I'm explaining for the only new students. In your laptop, if you are already having the Cloud SDK, no need to do any these activities. You can skip it.
Okay, but how this SDK know that we are logged into the particular Gmail? Because
that I will tell you. That is the next step only. So after installation of the Cloud SDK, I will show you how you need to connect to your specific GCP account. All those things we are going to cover after completion of the installation.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. No other questions, right? Okay.
Yeah, I have one doubt.
Yes, please.
After creating GCP account, so I got one message like for 75,000 standard instructions is created.
No, can you please repeat the question?
Yeah, one standard instruction is created for 75,000.
Where you got that message, in the web browser or into your mobile?
Mobile. Yeah, after giving credit card details for that credit card, so I'm getting a standard instruction.
What is the instruction? Can you please read it
we
once?
have activated standard instruction on your SSA bank credit card, merchant Google Cloud, maximum amount 75,000. Frequency as persisted start date and end date, mandate ID. Like that, I got.
Okay, you can include that message only, or we'll do one thing after completion of the class. We'll correct once, and I will discuss about that thing. Is it fine?
Yeah.
For now, you can ignore it. Otherwise, if you have any confusion for that, after
Yeah.
completion of the class, we'll correct once, and we'll discuss about that.
Okay.
Sir, after restarting it also, I'm getting the same error.
No, I think all other people are able to installing it properly, Andy. So can you please repeat the steps from the beginning? Because if there
Yeah,
is
I
any
did
issue-
it twice.
Okay. Okay, then we'll connect after completion of the class, Andy, and we'll look into that issue. Is it fine?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Okay, so as I told you, that installation will take 10. Any question? Okay, it will take this 15 to 20 minutes of time. In that time, what we can do here is we can cover some other topics, Andy. So yesterday we discussed about IAS and PAS and SAS, and we discussed about the GCP account creation. Now, whomever created the GCP account, so please go to your GCP page. So simply you can give it as cloud.google. So you can give this URL if you want to open your GCP account page, console.cloud.google.com. Just click on enter. Console.cloud.google.com. Just give this URL in your browser and click on enter. Okay, so once you click on enter, you can able to see the welcome page like this. Just for the rechecking purpose, just to go to the billing page. In the left side corner, go to navigation menu. In the navigation menu, please click on the billing. Once you click on the billing, just 1 second, I'm relogging in. Okay, so this is the kind of problem most of the people will face, Andy, because earlier I logged in with the different Gmail account. With that account, I haven't created any kind of GCP account. That's the reason it given the error saying that your account is not having any kind of billing accounts, Andy. But so whenever you are trying to log into the console.cloud.google.com, or if you are logging into the GCP account, we need to log in with your Gmail ID. Yesterday we used one Gmail ID, right? You have to use the same Gmail ID. After using that, again go to the navigation menu. Just click on the billing. So once you click on the billing, just 1 second, Andy. I'm facing some issue with my account. Okay. So once you click on the billing, so here you can able to see your free trial credit, and you can able to see how many days are remaining. Once you are able to see this kind of information, we can able to say your account is created properly. Okay. So I think as part of logging, I faced some kind of issues, but so for this account, what is it is showing here? If once we went to the navigation menu, If you click on the billing, here you can able to see the information of your free trial credit. At the same time, you can able to see how many days are remaining for your account only. So once you can able to see this kind of message, we can able to say your GCP account is created properly. Okay. Now, why we came to this window here is actually from this window here we can able to see what all are the different services which are available in the GCP side. Actually, yesterday or day before yesterday we discussed about we are using the Google Cloud for the purpose of using the different services and what all are the services we are having in the GCP. If you want to understand that, in this window, just to go to the navigation menu. In the navigation menu here we can able to see all the tools whatever is available. Actually, if you see in the first section we can able to see it as a pinned. Pinned is nothing but whatever the services we are going to use regularly, we can able to pin all those services. With that, it is creating a kind of a shortcut. But in the pinned, can we able to see all the services? No. If you want to see all the services only, then we need to click on here. We can able to see option called as a more products. Please click on this. Just to go to navigation menu. In the navigation menu here, we can able to see the option called as a more products. Just click on the more products. Once you click on the more products, here we can able to see the different types of services like this. If you see the first one, what type of services are all these? These are the compute services only. In the GCP, we are having the compute services. What are the services we are having under the compute engine, Kubernetes engine, VMware engine, workload manager, batch. All these are the different services we are having. Why we are using all these services? For the purpose of compute. What is compute? That we are going to cover in the coming classes, but just to try to understand at the high level. So how we can able to navigate to our different services in the GCP console. So here just you need to go to the navigation menu and you need to click on the more products. Once you click on the more products, here we can able to see the list of the services. Under compute, you can able to see all the compute services. In the same way, if you see next type of services, we are calling it as a distributed cloud. Here we can able to see some more services. In the same way, under the serverless, you can able to see the some more services. We have one more service called as a storage. Within the storage, yesterday we discussed, right? We are having the storage as service only. So in the storage, we are having the three different types of services. One is the file store, one is the cloud storage, and one is the storage transfer. And coming to databases, yesterday we discussed about database as service. Under the databases, you can able to see the so many different databases. You can able to see the normal database, and also you can able to see the NoSQL databases. If you want to see all the list of the services like this, just we need to go to navigation menu. Just to click on the more products. Once you click on the more products, here you can able to see all the list of the services. At the same time, what they did here, they grouped all the same services into the individual categories and all these services are belongs to databases. In the same way, if you see the next one, all these services are belongs to the integration services. And next one, so networking, we can skip it. Operation. Yeah. Yeah, just I want to show you this analytics window. And if you see the analytics window, actually these are the topics mainly we are going to focus as part of our cloud data engineering. As part of data engineering, we are going to use our analytics services. And if you see the analytics services, we are having the composer, we are having Dataproc, we are having the PubSub, we are having the data flow. Like this, we are having the different analytics services. We are having the BigQuery and we are having the composer and all these things. If you remember our course content also, our curriculum also, most of the services you can able to see as part of our curriculum. So mainly we are going to focus on the analytics services and we are going to focus on the storage services, and also we are going to focus on the database services. Okay, these are all the different services we are going to focus as part of our coming classes. But here my sincere request, after completion of the class, definitely you are going to have a lot of time. Please go through all the services and just to try to read what are the different types of categories we are having. In every category, what are the different services we are having. Just to go through it once. Okay, no need to understand anything here. Just we need to understand what are the different types of categories we are having. Storage, one category. Database, one category. Analytics, one category. CI/CD, one category. So like this, just to go through all this list, try to understand what are the different categories we are having. In that category, what are the different services we are having. Just to go through it once. With that, you will get some basic idea what are the GCP services we are having in the GCP cloud. Is it clear? Just I'm repeating. just to go to the navigation menu. In the navigation menu, just we need to click on the more products. Once you click on the more products, then you can able to see all the available services which are present in the GCP cloud. Okay. Now one more thing here, as part of GCP cloud only, you are going to get the native services and you are going to get the third-party services. In GCP cloud, you will get native services and third-party services also. What is meant by native services? Any idea? If Google built all those services, see, whatever the services Google built themselves only, those kind of services we can able to call it as a native services. Whatever the services Google Cloud built themselves, such kind of services simply we can able to call it as a native services. What about third-party services? Other companies are built these services. Other companies build these services, but hosted on GCP cloud. In the GCP cloud, we can able to see all the third-party services, but whether GCP built all these services or other companies have built these services, and other companies have built these services. So that's the reason here you can able to see the native services and we can able to see the third-party services. If you want to see the third-party services here, here you can able to see the partner solutions, and if you see the partner solutions here, we can able to see the some other services like we are having the Splunk, we are having the MongoDB, we are having the Elastic Cloud. So like this, we can able to see some other kind of services also. These all are the not built by the GCP directly, so they are having the partner companies, and partner companies have built these solutions, but they have hosted all these services into the GCP cloud. That's the reason these services we can able to call it as a partner services, or we can able to call it as nothing but third-party services. Okay, so this is the way simply we can able to go through about what all are the available services we are having in the GCP. Again, I'm repeating the same thing. After completion of the class, just to go through the console and go through the navigation menu, please go through and try to understand what all are the different categories of the services we are having and what all are the different services we are having in the GCP cloud. At the same time, here as a cloud data engineer, we need to understand about some services, and these all are the important services we need to understand. So for your convenience, I kept all these services here. At the same time, here I mentioned about what is the purpose of the each and every service at a high level. Don't think that if I'm saying compute engine, this is the statement. With that, we are not saying that this compute engine is completed only. We are going to cover these services as part of our coming classes in detail. But as a cloud data engineer, at any point of time, if anyone is asking that what is the cloud storage, you have to give this answer. If anyone is asking what is the cloud data frame, you have to give this answer. If anyone is going to ask the question what is the PubSub, you need to give this answer. Indirectly, I collated all the information for each and every service. I given the one-line statement. Is it for the enterprise purpose or is it for our understanding? This is for our understanding only, because whenever you are going to work as a cloud data engineer, you should have knowledge about what all are the different services we are going to use in the real time. I collated all the services at one place. For every service, I given one-line statement. What is the purpose of the service? Please go through all these services. What is the usage of each and every service every day, one time only. So with that, what will happen? In next 30 days or 40 days, we can able to buy out all these things. With that, you can get a clear picture. In parallel, what we will do, we are going to discuss about all these topics in very detailed manner. At the same time, please go through all these terminologies and please try to understand what is the use of the each and every service. With that, you can able to habituate to say what all are the available GCP services we are having in the GCP cloud. Is it clear? Now we'll go through all these things one by one. What is the first service we are having? Compute engine. So what is the purpose of the compute engine? To create and runs the virtual machines on the Google Cloud platform. We are going to use the service called as a compute engine. Indirectly, we can able to say, if you want to create any virtual machines, and what is the service we are going to use? Compute engine. Okay. What is the purpose of the cloud? In the cloud, are we going to maintain any physical machines, or we are going to maintain the virtual machines? We are going to maintain the virtual machines. But if you want to create the virtual machines in the Google Cloud, what is the service we are going to use? we are using the service called as a compute engine. And next one more service we are having it as a cloud functions. What is the purpose of the cloud function, Andy? To run your code in the cloud with no servers or containers, to manage with our scalable pay-as-you-go functions as a service product. Okay, I know you people cannot able to understand what is the meaning of this line, but don't worry, we are going to cover what is the meaning of this statement, and we are going to cover what is the purpose of the cloud functions in detail as part of our coming classes. Just to try to focus about what is the purpose of the cloud function by using this one line statement. If you remember, yesterday we discussed about the FAS. What is the meant by FAS? Function as service, which is nothing but we are going to build the code, we are deploying the code into the Google Cloud, and Google Cloud will take care of all the servers and softwares and everything. And that kind of service only we are calling it as a fast service, function as service. But if you want to perform this fast service, what is the GCP service we are using? We are using the service called as a cloud functions. And next one, we are having the one more service called as a cloud storage. In the name only you can able to see what is the purpose of the cloud storage. In the GCP cloud, if you want to perform any kind of storage operations, we are going to use the service called as a cloud storage. Here we can able to see the different types of storage options, and object storage, file storage, blob storage. What is meant by all these three things? Again, we are going to cover in the coming classes. At the high level, just try to understand what is the use of the cloud storage. What is the usage? For the purpose of storing the data or for the purpose of storing the files in the GCP cloud, we are going to use the cloud storage. In the same way, we are having the one more service called as a cloud SQL. Any guesses? This service will fall into which category? Database as service. Yesterday we discussed about different types of services, right? We are having the one of the service called as a database as service. And if you want to use that service, database as service, in the GCP, what is the service we are using? We are using the service called as a cloud SQL. In the name only you can able to see what is the purpose of cloud SQL. If you want to create the databases in the GCP cloud, then we are going to use the service called as a cloud SQL. Here we are not using the on-premise system. In the on-premise system, if you want to maintain the database, you need to install the software, you need to perform the admin activities. But if you want to maintain the database in the GCP cloud, what is the simple service we are going to use? We are using the service called as a cloud SQL. Next one, cloud data store. This is also we are using for the purpose of database activities only, but cloud data store we are using it for the NoSQL database. What is the NoSQL database? What are the operations we are going to perform in the NoSQL? Again, that we are going to cover in the coming classes. But in the GCP cloud, if you want to create the NoSQL databases, what is the service we are going to use? We are using the cloud data store. In the same way, cloud big table also one more NoSQL database, and with the help of the cloud big table also we can able to create the database. Indirectly we can able to say all these three, not only three, this fourth one also we can able to say all these four are falling into the database category. Then immediately we'll get the question, sir, why we are having the four different database services? Database is nothing but only one type of database we need to have, but why we are having the four different services for the database category? Because every service is going to handle the different types of things, and one is going to handle the relational database, one is going to handle the NoSQL database. Like that, every service is having their independent features. But what are the features of all these services? Again, we are going to cover in the coming classes. At the high level, just try to understand from the database side, what are the services we are having? Cloud SQL, cloud data store, cloud big table, and cloud spanner. From the storage perspective, what is the service we are having? We are having the service called as a cloud storage. Okay. Now, next one in the same way, we are having the analytics services, and what are the analytics services we are having? First one, we are having it as a BigQuery. With the help of the BigQuery, we can able to maintain the data warehouse systems in our Google Cloud. In the Google Cloud, whenever you want to maintain kind of the data warehouse system, then we are going to use the service called as a BigQuery. In the same way, in the Google Cloud, if you want to maintain the big data clusters by using the Spark, then we are going to use the one more service called as a cloud data proc. With the help of the data proc, we are going to maintain the Hadoop systems with the configuration of the Spark. Okay. And next one, cloud data flow. What is the purpose of cloud data flow? Data flow is a Google Cloud service that provides the unified stream and batch data processing at scale. Immediately, some people can able to get the question, sir, what is meant by stream? What is meant by batch? Again, that also we are going to cover in detail as part of the coming classes. Again, some people can able to get one more question, sir, why you are saying that everything we are going to cover in the coming classes? Why we are discussing all these things? just to get a high level glimpse about what all are the available services we are having. And now, for example, if we are going to discuss about the features of each and every service, what will happen? It will take 2-3 days of time. But anyhow, in the coming classes, we are going to discuss about all these services in the detailed manner. At that point of time, we'll discuss about features, we'll discuss about how we need to use it. We will discuss about how we are going to use all these services in the real time. In very detail, we are going to cover these services in the coming classes. But today, what is our agenda? We are trying to understand what all are the available services we are having, and by using these services, what activities we are going to perform. Just at the high level, we are trying to understand. In detail, we are going to cover as part of our coming classes. Okay. So next one, we are having the Cloud Data Fusion, and Cloud Data Fusion is nothing but by using this, it is a kind of a web interface. With the help of this, we can able to provide the solutions for clean, prepare, blend, transfer, and transform the data. To perform all these kind of operations, we are using the one more service called as a Cloud Data Fusion. In the same way, we are having the one more service called as a Cloud Composer. Purpose of this Cloud Composer is nothing but if you want to schedule the jobs and in the real time as a cloud data engineer, we need to create the jobs. After creation of the jobs, we need to schedule the jobs. If you want to schedule the jobs, then we are going to use the service called as a Cloud Composer. If you don't know what is the meaning of schedule or what is the meaning of the scheduling the job, no need to worry. In the coming classes, again, we are going to discuss about what is meant by scheduling, what is the importance of the scheduling as part of our cloud data engineering that we are going to cover in the coming classes. Here, just to try to understand, if you want to perform the scheduling activities or if you want to perform the orchestration activities in the GCP cloud, we are going to use the service called as a Cloud Composer. In the same way, if you want to deal with the streaming data in the GCP cloud, we are going to use the one more service called as a PubSub. If you want to deal with the streaming data in the GCP cloud, we are going to use the one more service called as a PubSub. In the same way, if you want to perform any kind of deployment activities or build activities in the GCP cloud, then we are going to use the one more last service called as a Cloud Build. Okay, so like this, just to try to understand what all are the services we are having in the GCP. But tell me, only these are the services we are having in the GCP? No, we are having the hundreds of services a day. But as a cloud data engineer, you need to understand all these services. That's the reason just I kept the only few services which we are going to use as a cloud data engineer. Okay, but if you go to the console, there you can able to see the so many number of services, but we are not going to use all those services as a cloud data engineer. As a cloud data engineer, whatever the services we are using, just I collected all that information. For every service, I given the one line statement. What is the purpose of all these services? Please go through this information after completion of the class. I will share this Excel sheet. Please go through all these services and please try to understand with this one line, what is the usage of all these services. Is it clear?
Sir, one more small request, sir.
Yes.
So the thing is like just we have mentioned all these GCP related services, right?
Yes.
Everything. So like some of the companies or maybe organization, they are using the GCP storage, GCP compute engine, but they are using the different messaging, different composer like Airflow or Kafka. Can you please
we are going to discuss about all those in Solonandi. So coming here, just we are focusing on the GCP service. In the Cloud Composer, if you see the statement, in the Cloud Composer is building on top of what?
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah,
correct. Airflow, right? So whatever, so you are asking one more thing, Kafka. So Kafka is not a kind of a GCP service, and Kafka is a kind of a third-party service, but that is a separate topic which we are going to cover in the coming classes. Here mainly we are focusing about what all are the GCP services are available in the GCP cloud. In the real time, other than this, as we mentioned, we are going to use the Kafka, we are going to use the Airflow, all those things we are going to use. We will discuss about definitely all those things in the coming classes. But purpose of this class is just to understand what all are the available GCP services we are having in the GCP cloud. As a cloud data engineer, what all are the GCP services we are going to use in the real time? Only those services I mentioned here. But as you mentioned, Airflow and Kafka, those are the separate things which we are going to cover in the coming classes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thanks.
Is clear, right? Okay, no issues. Any other questions so far up to here? Okay, just we'll go back to the installation steps. And installation is completed or still it is in progress? Can you please verify whether your installation is completed or still it is in progress?
It's completed.
Yeah, completed.
Okay, online people are saying it is completed. Offline people, how many completed? Okay, nice. How many in progress? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, why I'm asking that is, so we'll start some kind of practicals on the Cloud SDK only. So people who not yet completed the installation, no need to worry. So it will complete might be in the next 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes only. But meanwhile, we'll try to do some kind of activities by using the Cloud SDK. So first we'll try to understand how to access Cloud SDK. So first we'll try to understand how to access the Cloud SDK, and it's very simple. Just go to your start window. In the Windows, click on start. Once you click on the start, here you can able to see the Google Cloud SDK cell. Otherwise, just you can able to type for SDK. So if you type the SDK, automatically it will display the Google Cloud SDK cell. Please click on this. Just to go to the start menu, type SDK. With that, what will happen here? You can able to see the Google Cloud SDK shell. And once you are able to see this shell, and just type GS util.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, we have used, one account last time. Now we are using another account. No, sir. How do I know which login, which account this SDK is using at the moment?
Yeah, I will tell you. Just to wait for 5 minutes. So we are having the commands for that. I will show you which command we need to use to understand which Gmail account it is using. Just give me the 5 minutes of time. In the 5 minutes, we are going to discuss about that. Is it fine?
Sir, because I'm worried in the previous card amount is, no account is there, no money is there, fully utilized.
Okay.
That is the reason. If I use SDK, the billing will be charged for that card, sir.
No, so actually this Cloud SDK shell is the free component, and it's not going to spend any kind of money.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Then fine.
Yeah, okay, no problem. See here, whomever is completed the installation, please open the Cloud SDK shell. In this Cloud SDK shell, just to give the command called as a GS util. Once you given the GS util, you need to see this kind of output, and once you are going to see this kind of output, with that we can able to give the confirmation your Cloud SDK is installed properly. Okay, hope everyone is seeing this kind of output. Right? Okay. Now, once you are able to see this kind of output, now see here, what we are using here, we are using the Cloud SDK shell. Purpose of Cloud SDK shell is to deal all GCP services from your personal laptop, or we can call it as a kind of a dev environment. So what is the purpose of the Cloud SDK shell here? With the help of the Cloud SDK shell, we are going to handle all the GCP services, and but tell me where we are having all the GCP services? In our laptop or in the cloud? In the cloud, we are having all the GCP services, or in the web browser, we are having all the GCP services, and but what I want to do here, I want to access all my GCP services from my personal laptop, or I want to access all the GCP services in the dev environment. If you are going to work in the real time also, what will happen? They will give a laptop to you. By using that laptop, we need to connect to the GCP cloud services, and whenever you want to connect to the GCP cloud services from your personal machine or from the dev environment, what we are going to use here, we are going to use the Cloud SDK. Okay. And one more very important thing we need to understand. In real time, we are going to handle all GCP services in 3 different ways. So what I'm telling here, in the real time, when we are going to deal with the GCP services, and in how many ways we are going to deal with the GCP services? By using the 3 different ways. First one, we can able to call it as by using GCP console. So by using the console, directly we are going to handle all our GCP services. What is meant by GCP console? Whatever the window earlier we discussed, right? So this is nothing but our GCP console, and for example, you want to maintain the storage, what we can do here, just we need to go to the navigation menu. Here we can able to see the service called as a cloud storage service. Just we need to click on that. With that, you can able to access the GCP service called as a cloud storage. From where we are accessing? From the console directly we are accessing. Okay, that is one way of accessing the services in the real time. And second one, we can able to say
CLI
by using CLI, or we can able to call it as a Cloud SDK. So what we are doing here, what is the second option? With the help of the CLI or with the help of the Cloud SDK also, you can able to access all our GCP services. And what is meant by CLI?
Command line
interface. And what is meant by SDK?
software development.
Software development kit. Just I'm giving the abbreviations. And CLI is nothing but command line interface, and SDK is nothing but software development kit. So what I'm telling here, if you want to access the GCP services in the real time, what is the second option we are having? By using the CLI or by using the Cloud SDK, we can able to access our GCP services. And where we are going to have this Cloud SDK or CLIs? In our laptops or in our personal machines.
Local.
This only we can call it as indirectly dev environment. Okay, here if you are doing the practice, we can call it as in our personal machines or in our personal laptops, we are going to have this CLI or Cloud SDK, or we can able to say in our local system, we are going to install it. With the help of this Cloud SDK or with the help of the CLI, we can able to access all our GCP services. Okay, and we are having the one more option also in the real time, which we are going to use by using APIs. Actually, for each and every service, for each and every GCP service, and they are providing some kind of APIs. By using the APIs also, we are going to access our GCP services. Actually, here to access these APIs, either we are going to use Python language or we are going to use the Java. But as part of our classes, with the help of the Python, we are going to understand how we can able to access all these kind of our GCP services, which is nothing but whenever we are going to discuss about any one of the GCP service, and what we will do, we'll try to understand how we are going to access this GCP service by using the GCP console. Same GCP service we are going to access by using the Cloud SDK. Same GCP service we are using by using our Python APIs also, Randy. So I am trying to give this information just to understand how many ways we can able to access the GCP services as part of our real-time system. Okay, but out of these three, regularly which approach we are going to use in the real time? Regularly,
Second approach.
I can able to say in real time, mostly we are going to use either 2 or 3. So in some projects, we are going to use the second approach. In some projects, we are going to use the third approach. So in the second approach, directly from the SDK, we can give some kind of commands. With those commands, we can able to access all the services. What is the third approach here? We need to write some kind of Python code. With the help of the Python codes, we can able to handle the GCP services. That's the reason better to have knowledge about how to access GCP services by using the Python APIs. At the same time, have the knowledge about how to access the GCP services by using the Cloud SDK. At the same time, in some projects, in the dev environment, they will give the access for the console also. And in the situation, directly by using the console also, we can able to access the GCP services. Here I can able to say only in dev. That too in few projects. So what I'm telling here, you can able to access the GCP services in the real time by using the console. But is it going to happen in all the projects? No, in very few projects, you can able to get the GCP console access. Then what we can do here, you can able to access the GCP services directly by using the GCP console. But are we going to get this access for production, or we are getting access for only dev environment? You are going to get the access for only dev environment. That too in the very few projects. And in other projects, either you are going to get the Cloud SDK or we need to deal everything with the Python APIs only. That's the reason we are going to discuss about all these three different ways as part of our coming classes. Just to try to understand in the real time how we are going to handle the GCP services by using the console, by using Cloud SDK, or by using the Python APIs. Now, for example, you are going to the interviews, and in the interviews, what is the answer we need to give? In the interview, they are asking the question, how we are handling the GCP services? What is the answer we need to give? We are using all these three. Can we be able to give that answer? Then easily they can understand. You are the kind of a fake employee and you led the classes and you came for interviews, and don't give all these three answers cleverly. You have to give any one of the answer, and either you can give it as a Cloud SDK or you can give the answer as a Python. Mostly you can skip this answer. Don't give the answer by using GCP console. In the real time, few projects are using, but most of the projects are using Cloud SDK or they are using the Python API. That's the reason better to give the answer as either we are using the Cloud SDK or you can give the answer as we are given the Python APIs. But again, some people can able to get the question, out of these two, what is the best answer? I can able to say Python APIs is perfect answer in interviews.
Sir, see, this API is like coding inside a notepad and running
Yes,
itself.
yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
we are going to write the Python code. By writing the Python code, we are going to maintain all these kind of GCP services. Okay, for example, just I'm giving the simple example. If you understand, otherwise you can skip it. So actually, we are having the cloud storage service. In the cloud storage service, what we will do? We need to upload the files. If you want to upload the files, what we can do here? From the console, you can able to see the option called as a upload option. Just we are going to click on the upload. You are going to select all the files from your local system. You are going to click on the OK. With that, what will happen? All the files will upload to your GCP cloud storage. How we are doing this activity? From the console. But if you are going to use the cloud SDK, there what we will do? In the cloud SDK, we are writing some kind of commands and we are having the gsutil commands. By using the gsutil commands, once we are going to enter the commands, what will happen? With the help of the commands, we are given the list of the files. With that, automatically it will upload all the files into your GCP cloud. We are not using the console. Here we are using the CLI interface. There we are giving some kind of commands. By using those commands, we can able to upload the file. That is the second kind of process. What is the third one? Python API. We need to write the Python code. In the Python, we are having some kind of functions or we are having some kind of Python methods only. By using those functions, what we can do here, you can able to connect to the cloud storage. You can able to upload the files or you can able to download the files or you can able to remove the files also. For the purpose of doing all these activities in the Python, we are having different methods or different functions. But if you want to use the Python, what we have to do here? Compulsory, you need to write the Python code. You need to run the Python code. Then only what will happen? You can able to perform all the operations, whatever we discussed. Okay. So these are the three different ways we are going to use in the real time. But as part of interviews, I'm saying that what is the best answer? We are using the Python APIs. What is the reason? Just to impress the interviewers only. If you are going to say we are using the Python API, with that what we are telling him? I am having knowledge on Python. I am having knowledge on Python APIs. I am having knowledge about how to integrate the GCP cloud services with the Python, because this is the kind of knowledge people are looking in the real-time system. And coming to cloud SDK, here just what we are doing, we are running the commands. We are having 10 to 15 commands. Just you can able to by heart and you can run it. Anyone can able to do that activity. But writing the code, that is a kind of a complex activity. Can everyone can do this activity? No, right? That's the reason my session I'm telling here. If you want, you can give the answer. We are using the cloud SDK. No one will stop you only. But my session, if you want to impress the interviewers, we can able to say we are using the Python APIs for the purpose of handling the GCP services. But which Python APIs we are using? You don't know. That we are going to cover as part of our coming classes. Okay. Any questions again up to here?
Sir, there is a software called DBT software.
Yeah, that also we'll discuss later. So for now, we are not discussing about the DBT only. In the later classes, we'll discuss about that. Is it fine?
So this Python API means that Postman or SOAPI we are using this for the API or?
No. So actually within the Python only, we are having some kind of functions or methods. By using that, we are going to discuss. I will show you everything practical also. For now, just to try to understand, we are using some Python APIs. That's it.
Sir, just to clear my confusion, sir. See, API is nothing but previously we were writing the .exe file, right? The same thing is API, right?
Sorry, what is the
like previously in C, C++, Java, we are using .jar, .cob, all those things, right? So that is a bytecode. But here we are using this one, right? .py.
We are going to write the .py file. In the Python, whenever you are going to write a script or we are going to write a program, we are going to save it as a .py. In that .py file, we are going to have all the code, and by using that code, we are going to deal with our GCP services.
Okay, so like nowadays they are calling as API.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Just we are using the terminology of the Python APIs, but indirectly we are going to write the Python code here.
Okay.
Any other questions, offline people? Is clear, right? Okay. Now see here what we are doing. We are going to access the cloud SDK. If you want to access the cloud SDK, here what we are doing. So we open the cloud SDK cell. Just what is the command we given? gsutil. But what is the purpose of gsutil? For now, try to understand. To ensure that all the installation is completed properly or not, just to be given the command called as a gsutil, but that is not the purpose of the gsutil only. So we are using the gsutil to handle some kind of storage activities that we are going to discuss in the either tomorrow or day after tomorrow class. But today just to be given the gsutil to understand whether installation is succeeded properly or not. Now installation is succeeded properly. Now what is the next step here? we need to connect this Cloud SDK with our GCP account. Okay, so see here, this Cloud SDK where we are having in the local machine. Now we need to connect our Cloud SDK with what? With our GCP cloud only. So if you want to do that activity, here we are going to use a command called as a gcloud init. Init is nothing but it's a kind of a initialization. And if you want to connect your Cloud SDK shell with your GCP account, here we are going to use a command called as a gcloud init. Write the statement. Connect Cloud SDK shell with your GCP account. Give command called as gcloud init. So this is the command we are going to use. Just click on enter. Okay. Now see here, actually if you observe, so for me it is showing, once I click on the enter, it is showing two options only, one or two, select any one of the option. But if you are logging first time, you can able to get one message called as a, whether you need to give it as a Y or N and D. So please give it as Y. If you are using the Cloud SDK first time, you can able to get one message called as a, you want to give it as Y or N. So please give it as Y. Or I will show you the screenshots. Just 1 second. Yeah. So this is the kind of window you will get it only. So if you are using the first time, actually here I already installed, I used the Cloud SDK earlier. That's the reason it is not showing this message to me. But you are the people first time you are using the Cloud SDK. That's the reason whenever we are going to give the gcloud init, here it is showing it as you must log in into the continue. Would you like to log in? Then what we need to give here? We need to give it as a Y. Just give it as Y. Click on enter. Now, once you click on enter, then it is asked, it will navigate to the browser window. In the browser window, it is asking you to the login with the GCP account and there please provide your GCP Gmail ID and your password. Once you given Y, it will navigate to the browser window. In that browser window, please give the Gmail ID which you used for the GCP account and then give the password. Then click on enter. All these things it is asking only for the first time only. Second time onwards, what will happen? Directly it will ask like this. It is given the two options, reinitialize or create the new configuration. This is the way it will ask only. But first time if you are going to perform this activity, it is asking whether you want to log in it or not. If we need to give it as Y, once we are giving the Y, what will happen? It is going to the browser window. In the browser window, please give the username and password. Click on enter. With that, you are logging into the browser page by using the GCP cloud. After giving the username and password, again, please come back to this window. Again, please come back to this black window. Okay. If you see here, for me, what it is asking, already I log in with the ID called as srinivasu552@gmail.com and so here, just I need to mention with the help of which login I need to log in here. I need to give the which option, 1 or 2. I want to log in with my existing mail ID, so I am giving it as a 1. Okay. Now, for example, if you want to log in with the new account, online people, earlier someone is asking the question, I want to log in with the new account. If you want to log in with the new account, and here, what is the option we need to give? 2. For example, today you are using one GCP account. After 3 months or after 2 months, and your free trial is completed. You created the one more GCP account. At that point of time, by using which mail ID we need to log in? By using the second mail ID, we need to log in. If you want to do that activity, what we can do here? Just we need to give it as a 2. But if you want to log in with the existing Gmail ID, then what we can do here? Simply we need to give the value called as a 1. Online people, earlier someone asked the question, you want to log in with the new Gmail ID. If you want to log in with the new Gmail ID, here we need to give the option as a 2. But if you want to log in with the same old ID, then what we can do here? Simply we can give the option as a 1. Just give the 1, click on enter.
Sir, above you have entered 1 now, sir. First we have to give that one, then this one.
Yes, first we need to give the 1. It is asking like this, give the 1. And second one, it is asking by using which mail ID you want to log in. Then again, give it as a 1. Once you are going to give the 1, what is happening here? If you see, you can able to see all the list of the projects which are present in the GCP cloud only. So far what we are doing with the help of the Cloud SDK, we are connecting to the GCP cloud. And to connect to GCP cloud, what we given? We given our Gmail ID and we given the password. Once you given the Gmail ID and password, what happened? From the Cloud SDK, you connected to the GCP cloud. Now what it is doing? it is retrieving all the projects which are available in the GCP cloud. And now in my account, what all are the projects are available? I am having total around 6 to 7. I am having total 4 to 5 projects in my account. That's the reason it is displaying all these projects. Now you people will get the question, sir, I haven't created any kind of project. Then what I need to do here? What we need to do? First thing, you need to create the project. And now first we'll try to understand how we need to create the project from the console. After that, we'll try to understand how we need to create the project by using the Cloud SDK. If you see here, if you want to create the project, what we are having? We are having the option, just we need to give the value as a 7, click on enter. With that, you can able to create the project. But before doing that activity from the Cloud SDK, we'll do that activity first from the console, then we'll come to the Cloud SDK. And so just to go to the console one more time. Please go to the console. Okay. If you see the console, here you can able to see the option called as a drop down. On the top left side corner, here you can able to see the option called as a drop down option. And please click on the drop down. Please follow the steps. Please click on the drop down. After that, click on new project. Click on the drop down, then click on new project. Once you click on the new project, it is asking the project name. And so you can give any name, but better to give some kind of meaningful name, because if you are given the XYZ, what will happen? Tomorrow you cannot able to understand what is your project name, or you will forget it. And that's the reason better to give some kind of proper naming convention. Here I will give a small session, give like this. Name, your name, then give it as QTCDE. For example, if your name is Srinivas QTCDE. This is the way, just to try to give the names. And or if you want to give your own name or any other names also, that is fine. But here my suggestion is, please create the project with your name. After that, give it as a QT quality third, then give it as a CDE, which is nothing but Cloud Data Engineer.
Sir, could you please show where I should go and give this project name once again?
Yeah, sure. Just I'm going. So you are in this console page, right? Just if you click on the Google Cloud, you will come to the starting page only. Just to click on this Google Cloud. Once you click on this, you will come to the starting page. After that, in the top side, top left side corner, you can able to see the drop down option. Click on that. And after that, click on the new project. Then it is asking the project name. Here we need to give the project name. And if you observe here what it is showing for me, you have 20 projects remaining in your quota, which is nothing but I already created the 2 projects. And by using single account, you can able to create only 22 projects as part of your GCP cloud by using the free trial account. That's the reason. No, don't create the so many number of projects. Okay, tell me, is it a simple activity or complex activity? It's very simple activity. Try to create only 1 or 2 projects. No need to do the practice for creation of the projects by creating the 10 to 20 projects. And it's not that much complex. Creation of the project is a very simple activity. That's the reason. Try to create only 1 or 2 projects as part of our practice. After that, in the coming classes, we need to create some other projects also. That's the reason. Please have this quota. Please complete this quota now itself. And if you are going to create the 20 projects today only, what will happen? After 10 days, if you want to create the 1 more project, you cannot able to create that. That's the reason. Please try to create only 1 or 2 projects as part of our today's session. Okay. So just to click on the new project, it is giving this window. Here, give the project name. Just to click on create. Now you tell me, do I need to click on the create from my side? Already I'm having the 2 projects. That's the reason I am not going to click on the create and but from your side, you given the project name, location, you can give anything. Just skip it. You can give it as the same no organization. Then click on create. Please click on create from your side. Give the project name, click on create.
Sir, for me, it says only 9 projects.
There might be, I think already you created some other projects, Sunday. It's okay. You can create a project. Already, if you know about the creation of the project, you can skip this activity. If you know about how to create the projects
sir, but
already.
this is the first time I am using.
First time you are using, still it is showing only 9.
Yes, okay. I checked my account also. It is the right one only. I mean.
Okay. Other people, for everyone, it is showing 22 or 9 or 10. 9. Okay, I
Minus-
think for some people it is showing 900. It's okay. You can able to create one project for today. Mostly we are going to use the only 4 to 5 projects creation as part of our entire classes, and it's okay. If it is 9 or 22, no need to worry.
Mine is showing 24.
24. Oh, fine. Okay.
Mine is showing 11.
11. Okay. I think different people are having different numbers, and it's okay. Okay. After creation of the project, if you see here in the again top down in the top left side corner, click on the drop down. Here you can able to see all the list of the projects, whatever you created, and or here you can able to see the recent projects. For example, if you want to see all the list of the projects, whatever you are having, just click on all. See here, once we click on the all, what is happening here? It is showing all the list of the projects. I created the 2 projects. One is the QT sample, one is the QT sample 1. That's the reason it is showing all these projects only. If you want to see all the list of the projects, you need to go to the all. Here you can able to see the project name, whatever you created. Select the project, click on open. Or if you select the project automatically, now you can able to see which project we selected, QT sample. Whatever the project you selected, please select whatever the project which you created, please click on that. With that, what will happen? Now we are in the GCP cloud. By using which account? By using my Gmail account. In which project we are working? We are working in the project called as a QT sample. In your system, whatever the name you given, please select the project. With that, you are going to work in that project. Okay. Up to here, any questions, please ask me. Anyone facing any kind of issues so far?
In real time, how the accounts will be there?
In the real time?
Account, like we are creating Gmail accounts here, right? But in the real time, how it will be?
No, in the real time, everyone is going to have the company mail IDs only, and we are going to share this company mail IDs to our admin team. Admin team is going to provide the access to your company mail IDs. By using those company mail IDs, we are going to log in. We are not going to use the Gmail IDs as part of real time. So in every company, if you are going to work, so for example, if you are going to work in the Bank of America, you are going to have the Srinivas@bankofamerica.com. So your admin team will provide the access to that mail ID. By using that mail ID, we can able to log into your console page.
So there also we'll see this type of billing amounts, credits and all.
No, actually see here, this is the free account. That's the reason you are having the access for all these services only. But if you are going to work in the real time, what will happen? Your admin team will control the access. They will give the access for only few services. Now you tell me, if you are going to work in the real time, really do you need to bother about the billing things? No, right? For that reason, your admin team will disable the accessing of the billing service. If you are going to click on the billing, what will happen in the real time? You will get a message saying that you don't have the permission to access the billing service. Whatever the services are required for you for your development work, only for those services they will give the access in the real time, and you can able to access only those services. But you can able to see all the services. But if you are going to click on any one of the services which you are not having the permission, you will get a error message saying that you don't have the permission for this one. Please contact the administrator. But if you are having the permission for that service, what will happen? Then you can able to see the service. With that, you can able to perform the remaining operations. And tell me one more thing, in the real time, can we able to create the projects like this? No, in the real time, you cannot able to create the projects only, but as part of practicals, we are doing all these activities. That's the reason I am spending this much of time for all these kind of basic things only. But if you are going to work in the real time, we are not going to create the GCP account. If we are going to work in the real time, we are not going to create the project. If we are going to work in the real time, no need to worry about the billing from our side. All these activities, we are not going to perform in the real time. Can we able to skip all these topics? No, right? If you are skipping all these things, you don't know how to create the GCP cloud account. You don't know how to create the project. You don't know how to perform the practicals. That's the reason we are covering all these topics as part of our basic sessions. Okay. Any other questions so far?
Sir, after providing the command Gcloud in it, so we are not seeing our latest project. So what will do again?
Okay, I will tell you only. So see here, now I'm coming back to here. If you come back to this black window, in this black window, can you able to see our project? Please check, are you able to see our project? No, right? So now we need to quit from this window. We'll log in again to the Cloud Shell and just click on the Q. Q for Queen, just click on Q. I think it's not working. So just you can close this window directly. Just click on close button. This window will close. Again, open the same Cloud Shell. How to open the Cloud Shell? Just I'm repeating the same steps. Go to start. Just type the SDK. Here you can able to see the Google Cloud SDK shell. Please close the previous black window. Again, start to open the window. Just click on this black shell. Now, what is the command we need to give if you want to initialize?
No, the G
Cloud INIT. Just give this command. Now earlier it asked you to authorize or it went to the browser window only. But if you're logging second time here, now you can able to see this kind of options 1 and 2. So which option we need to select? 1. Just give 1, click on enter. Just give 1 and click on enter. Okay. Now here you can able to see your mail ID and it is asking you want to log in with a new account, but I want to log in with my existing account. That's the reason I'm giving 1. You also please give 1. Okay. Now see here it is showing the message called as you are logged in with this Gmail account. And after that, now you can able to see the list of the projects only. So from my side, I'm having the 2 projects which I created, Qt sample and Qt sample 1. Now in your window, whatever the name you given to your project, you can able to see that name only, and whatever the number belongs to the project, please give that number. For me, I'm giving it as a Qt sample. So what is the number I need to give? 3. Just I'm giving the 3 here. Click on. So from your side, whatever the project you created, you can able to see that project here. Whatever the number it is showing for that, please give that number and click on enter. With that, you can able to log into the respective project. Now you see here, still we are seeing the prompt only, but how we can able to understand by using which account we logged into the Cloud Shell. We logged in, completed. But now I want to understand now what is going to happen. You are going to see only this line here. Now by seeing this line, I don't know by using the which Gmail ID I logged in here only. Now I want to understand by using which Gmail ID I logged in. If you want to understand this information, just we are going to use this command. To see with what account you logged in, please give this command gcloud space auth space list. Please give this command gcloud space auth space list. Gcloud space auth space list. Click on enter. Now see here it is showing my active account is srinivasu552@gmail.com, which is nothing but by using this mail ID, I logged into my Cloud SDK. Online people, I think earlier someone is asking the question, how I can able to understand by using which mail ID I logged into the Cloud SDK ID. If you want to understand that information, this is the command we can able to use. What is the command? gcloud space auth space list.
Sir, actually the thing is like I can see 2 accounts active. So do I need to inactive any account which is not using?
No, it's not required because already you logged into the only 1 account, right? So you can, which is nothing but you logged into with the account only. Here just we are seeing. Yeah.
I can see 2 accounts inactive, sir, when I give that authentication list.
Nice, okay. So which is nothing but your Cloud SDK. I think earlier you logged in with the
Yes,
mail
sir.
ID 1 and you logged in with the mail ID 2. That's the reason your Cloud SDK is having the tie-up with both the accounts. That's the reason it is showing the 2 accounts to you.
Okay.
But we can ignore it, no issues.
Yeah.
Okay. Now next question. Now see here. Now we are in the Cloud SDK window. We are having this prompt. To which project we connected? Whatever the project name which you created, you connected to that project. But after 2 days or 3 days, I forgot to which project I connected and how I can able to find out this Cloud SDK is connected to which project. If you want to find that information, there we are going to use the one more command called this is the command and so what is the command? gcloud space config space list space project. So this is the command we can able to give. Just give this command gcloud space config space list space project. Click on enter. In my window, I connected with the Qt sample project and for that reason, it is showing the project name is nothing but Qt sample. In your laptops, with whatever the project you logged in, so that project name it will display here. What is the purpose of this? For example, after 10 days or after 20 days, you created the total 5 different projects only, but you forgot by using which project you logged into the Cloud SDK. In that situation, if you want to understand by using which command, which project I logged in, then we can able to give this command gcloud space config space list space project. By using this command, you can able to understand in this Cloud SDK shell by which project we are accessing. Okay, any questions up to here again? What we did so far, we logged into Cloud SDK by using our GCP account. Second thing, we understood how I can able to find out by using which login I logged into my Cloud SDK. Third thing, we understood how I can able to find out with which project I logged into the Cloud SDK. To find all these kind of activities, we are going to use this kind of commands. Okay. Now, for example, earlier what we did, Andy, we created the project from where? From the console. Now, my requirement is I want to create the project from the Cloud SDK. How I can do that? I want to create the project from the Cloud SDK. What we can do? Very simple. If you want to create that, again, you need to give the same command. And please give this command gcloud space init. Please give the command gcloud space init. Click on enter. Gcloud space init. Click on enter. Which option we need to give? Any guess?
One.
Just give one. Please give option as 1. Then you need to provide your mail ID again. So I'm giving my mail ID 1. Click on enter. Now here you can able to see the multiple options, and here you can able to see the existing projects. But what is our requirement now? I want to create the new project. If you want to create the new project, if you see here, what is the option we are having? Create a new project. In my laptop, it is showing 7, but in your laptop might be showing it as a 5 or 6 or 4, and whatever the number it is showing against to the create a new project, please give that number. I am giving 7 here. Click on enter. Now see what it is asking. Enter a project ID. Please give the name. Now please give the name like this. Earlier, if you given the name like this, and Srinivas Qt CDE. Now just add the suffix. What is the reason? Just to understand this project which we created from the shell, or you can give it as SDK, anything is fine. Your name, Qt, CDE, then we can give it as a SDK. With that, we can understand this project is created from the Cloud SDK. To understand that only, just we are given the name as a your name, Qt, CDE, and SDK. But tell me, is it a kind of a standard? No wonder you can give any name, but just for our understanding to differentiate which project we created from the console, which project we created from the SDK, we are given the suffix as a SDK. With this, we can able to understand what is the project which we created from the Cloud SDK. Okay. After giving the name, please click on enter. I'm not going to create the project already because already I created the 2 projects, but from your side, give the project name, click on enter. Once you click on the enter, sorry.
Can we rename the project?
Yeah, you can able to rename the project names, but that we need to do from the console side, that we cannot able to perform from here. I will show you that how to do the renames. Okay. Okay. So once you click on the enter, then you can able to get the message saying that your project is created, something like that. And so with that, what we did here overall, we created the project from the console, but how you can able to ensure that your project is created or not? I want to check whether my project is created or not. How we can able to check that information?
List the projects.
How to list the project? Earlier, what we discussed, what is the command we can able to use? We can able to use the command called as nothing but gcloud space auth space list only. Please give this command one more time. Please give this command one more time. Now you need to see the project which you created.
But it shows the accounts, right? Gcloud auth list.
No, sorry, it's my mistake, Andy. So you need to give this one. It's my mistake. Sorry.
Yeah.
If you want to see the accounts, we need to give this command. If you want to see the projects, we need to give the command as gcloud space config space list space project. Now you can able to see whatever the project which you created. See, this is the one way of checking whether your project is created or not. Is there any other way to see whether your project is created or not? See here, we are creating a project from the Cloud SDK. Indirectly, where this project is creating? In your laptop or in the cloud?
Cloud.
In the cloud. Now, in the cloud, how I can able to see the projects only? Simply, you can go to your console. Here, just click on this drop down again one more time. Once you click on the drop down, In the recent, either you can able to see the project, new project, which we created from the SDK. If you are not seeing the project, please click on all. Click on all button. Here you can able to see the new project which you created, and how you can able to find out which is the new project. Wherever you given the suffix as a SDK, that is nothing but that is the project which we created from the Cloud SDK. Indirectly, what we are proving here, whatever the operations I am doing from the Cloud SDK, where it is impacting indirectly, it is impacting in the cloud, GCP cloud account only. So just to understand that, we created one project from the Cloud SDK. In the same way, in the coming classes, we are going to perform every activity from the console. Same activity we are going to perform from the Cloud SDK also. With that, you can able to get the experience on how we are going to use the console and also how we are going to use the Cloud SDK as part of our real-time system. Now, immediately some people will ask the question, sir, how we can do the same activity by using the Python APIs?
Sir, one more thing, sir, before that.
Yeah,
So do we need to follow all these steps in the SDK with like G Cloud initial, or is there any other command to create the project?
Yeah, if you want to see, for example, now just now what we did, Andy, if you want to create the project, what we did, again, we given the G Cloud space INIT. Then what we did, we given the your Gmail account 1 or 2. Then we are given the one more option as a 6 or 7 to create the project. But if you don't want to do all these kind of activities, if you want to create the project directly, so there are some other commands we are having. With the help of the config commands, we can able to create the project Sunday that we are going to cover in the tomorrow session. Okay. Whenever you want to create the project directly, here we are having the one more option called as a G Cloud config, but here we need to provide some different options. By using that, directly you can able to create the project without following all these kind of steps. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, nice. Okay. Now, some people will ask the question, sir, how we can able to do the same activities by using the Python APIs? First question, do you know the Python? No. Do you know the Python language? No, right? So once we are going to discuss about the Python, or once we are going to familiar with the Python only, then we can able to start discussing about how to use the Python to access all these kind of GCP services. For now, we'll focus about Cloud SDK and console. By using these two things, we can able to handle everything as part of our requirements. Is it clear? Now see. See here, I am saying that by using the CLI or by using the Cloud SDK, we can able to perform the operations. But so far we access the Cloud SDK. Then where we are having the CLI? So far, which window we accessed? We access the Cloud SDK window. That is fine. But where we are having the CLI window?
Command line interface, the same which we used.
No, Andy. So see here, come into CLI.
Okay.
If you go to the
console, we are using that.
If you go to the console, so everyone, if you see the console, here you can able to see option called as a Cloud Shell. This Cloud Shell is indirectly equivalent to our Cloud SDK only. But coming to Cloud SDK, what we did? We downloaded the software and we installed the software into our personal laptop. Then we are accessing our GCP accounts and everything. Andy. But coming to here, GCP Cloud said they themselves provided one more option called as a Cloud Shell. By using this also, we can able to perform the same activities. Andy. Quickly, we can able to see this option. Just click on this one. Just 5 more minutes. Click on this. Activate Cloud Shell. Click on this button. It is connecting. It will take few seconds. Okay. After a few seconds, you can able to get the black window. Now tell me, this black window is similar to our previous Cloud SDK or not? Both are same only, I'm telling. But this is the shell cloud team itself they are providing. And what about the Cloud SDK that we downloaded and we installed? On top of that, we are doing the activities from our local system. But coming to here, from the console, they are given the option as a Cloud Shell. And with the help of this also, we can able to perform all the activities. Now, for example, I want to create the project from here. What we can do? You tell me which command we need to use. First command. First, we need to initialize the system. If you want to initialize, what we can do?
G Cloud init.
G Cloud init. Just give the same comments. We are going to use it, Andy. Hope everyone is able to see my window. Right? Okay. Click on enter. Click on enter. Once you click on enter, it is asking authorize or reject, Andy. Just click on the authorize. Just click on authorize. after authorizing, if you see here, again, what is the options it is showing? Whatever the options we saw in the Cloud SDK, same options again you can able to see here. Just give the option as 1. Click on enter. Okay, again it is asking by using which mail ID you want to log in. I am giving it as a 1. Click on enter. Again it is asking which project you want to connect. You can give your project to which project you want to connect. Or for example, if you want to create the new project, what we can do? Give sovereignty. So don't create the new project because already you got some experience from the Cloud SDK how to create the project. That's the reason don't create the project. Now my requirement is I want to connect to a specific project. I want to connect to Qt sample. So I'm giving 3. From your side, you can give any one number to which project you want to connect. Give that number. Click on enter. Now see here, we connected to the Gmail account. In this Gmail account, which project we are asking? We are asking the Qt sample. This is the way. This is the one more approach. And if you want to log in everything from the shell within the GCP cloud, they are given the option called as a cloud shell. By using that, we can able to handle all these things. Otherwise, we can able to use the Cloud SDK. Just for your understanding purpose, instead of saying it as a CLI, I will say it as a cloud shell. I am given the option called as a cloud shell ID. Either by using the cloud shell or by using the Cloud SDK, we can able to handle the services. I explained you how we can able to handle everything by using the Cloud SDK, and also I explained you how we can able to handle everything from the cloud shell. Okay. Any questions again?
Want to switch the exact project ID. So project. So is there any command for it?
If you want to see the list of the project, then you can able to use this command ID.
Not listed. So if you want to switch the exact project ID, like exact project.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So to switch to a specific project, then you can able to use this command. So these are the few commands which we are going to discuss in the tomorrow session. See here, for example, you log in with a particular project. After some time, you want to switch back to the some other project which you already created. What we can do? One option. Again, you can give the G cloud space INIT. Again, you need to give the multiple options, and again, you can give the project number to which you want to switch it on. That is one option. Otherwise, what we can do here is this is the command we can able to give. If you want to switch to a specific project from the current project, give it as G cloud space config space set project. You need to give your project name. With that, you can able to switch to a specific project. But this command we'll discuss in detail as part of our tomorrow's session. Is it clear? Now, just will quickly recap what are the topics we discussed in the today's session. Help me, what we discussed. First, we discussed about all the GCP services which we need to understand from cloud data engineering side. Clear? In the Excel, I showed you everything. And second thing, we discussed about cloud SDK installation. Third thing, we discussed about how to access cloud SDK. Fourth thing, we discussed about how to create project from console. Next, we discussed about how to create project from cloud SDK. Next, what we discussed? What is cloud shell? Then we discussed about how to access cloud shell. Then we discussed about how to switch to different accounts based on the requirement. And we discussed about how to see which project you logged in. So these are all the different topics we discussed already. My sincere session, after completion of each and every class, just to try to create this kind of summary yourself. And otherwise, what will happen? After completion of the class, you will get a lot of confusion. We discussed so many topics. You will get a lot of confusion what we discussed already. That's the reason every day after completion of the class, for example, today, August 2nd, just take one Excel sheet. In that Excel sheet, give the date is August 2nd. On August 2nd, what topics we discussed? Just to list down all these topics yourself only. If you are going to list down all these topics like this, what will happen? If you want to perform the practice, or if you want to recap the topics also, you can go through one by one. First one, what is meant by Cloud SDK installation? Second, you can able to recap how to access the Cloud SDK. Third one, you can able to recap how to create the project from the console. And today I did this activity for you. But if I'm not going to perform this activity from my side, who need to do this activity? After completion of the class, you yourself do this activity. in this class, what all are the topics we discussed. Just open one Excel sheet, give the date, kept all these topics, and with that, after 10 days also, you can able to recap what are the topics we covered as part of our each and every session. Okay. And one more last thing, just I want to show you. So see here, this is the document I will share after completion of the class, and in this document, you can able to see each and everything, whatever we discussed as part of our session. For example, some people faced about the GCP account creation issue, right? Now what you need to do, you need to log into the Cloud SDK by using the GCP account and everything. Might be you can able to forget about some of the steps, and that's the reason I given all the steps clearly here. First one, Cloud SDK installation, how to do. Next one, create the project from the Google Cloud Console. Next one, how to use the Cloud SDK. Cloud SDK basic commands, create the project from the Cloud SDK, set up the Cloud Shell from the console. Indirectly, whatever the topics we discussed as part of today's session, everything you can able to see in the step-by-step fashion with the screenshots also. And see here, Cloud SDK installation. These are all the steps we followed. Next one, create the project from the console. Go to this page and click on the new project. So all these things we discussed already. Same thing you can able to see with the steps with the screenshots. In the same way, how to use the Cloud SDK. We need to give the gcloud init command. Here also you can able to see everything with the screenshots. And here I given the some Cloud SDK basic commands, but we haven't discussed about these commands in detail. In the tomorrow session, we'll discuss about this. But if you want to perform the practice, you can able to perform the practice by using this document. Here you can able to see the list of the commands. In the same way, here you can able to see how to create the project from the Cloud SDK, and you can able to see set up the Cloud Shell from the console. Why I'm showing all these things? Just I want to ensure you that even if you are facing any kind of issues as part of the classes, and I will share this kind of documents to you. With these kind of documents, what you can do here, after completion of the class also, by referring these documents, you can able to perform the practice. That's the reason, please try to utilize all these documents in the proper way. Every day or day after day, I will share all these kind of documents. With these documents, you can able to handle everything, whatever we are discussing as part of our classes. Is it clear? Now, what is the next step? 11:45, we are going to have the database concepts class, and indirectly we are going to have the around 1.5 hours. In this 1.5 hours, try to do the practice from your side. So try to recap whatever the things we discussed. If you are having any kind of questions, we can discuss in our next session. Okay. So today we are having class at 11:45, and also we are having the class at 2:30 p.m. So please plan yourself accordingly. At 11:45 a.m. we are having the class. At the same time, at 2:30 p.m. also we are having the class. It's clear? Okay. Thank you, Andy. Thank you.
Sir, one thing.
11:45.
Hello.
Sorry, 11:45. We are going to discuss about DB concepts.
Yesterday it's not happened, right?
Yesterday not happened. Yesterday, yesterday sorry for that, Andy. Suddenly some ad hoc meeting happened in my office. That's the reason I couldn't take in the 11:45 class. But today we are going to have the 11:45 class. Yeah,
Sir, you said like we'll connect offline.
What
I'm
about
facing some issues.
No, I'm getting two questions, Andy. One